Hello and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. Today we have another match of the A Link to the Past Crosskeys Tournament 2021. We are already in Swiss round 7, only one more round after that to go. Matchup is Shadow Amp versus In the Name of DT, and commentators for this will be Willard J. Bradley and ALttPR. Say hello.
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 Thanks for the intro.
Scene switched.
All right.
And why I don't have any game audio from the runners, let me check. Who's that? Who has clean audio? Yeah, you can already talk.
Oh. Okay. Hi.
Yeah. So these runners are 4-2 right now. So this is a very important match for them because the runner that wins this game is still in the tournament, but the runner that loses this game will be out because with 3 losses, you cannot qualify to the next stage of the tournament.
They are fighting for that tiebreaker big race at the end of the Swiss stage. And I know for DT, he started out 0-2 and has crawled his way back with 4 wins in a row. So he's saying, he told me in advance that he's ready for that streak to come to an end. But we'll see how this goes. We find Spectacle Cave bottom right there at the HC main. DT going to go ahead and check the drop down here at Hyrule Castle. Looking for that Ganon drop, as well as probably Kakariko Well, or any of the item drop downs.
Yeah, that's not a start I see often in this tournament. But that's actually the start I like to take. So
the worst part here is if this ends up being the well, and then he has to walk all the way around. But he did find the it's sank. That's even funnier. As Shadow finds the front of Hyrule Castle, but the free bombs from the tree pull, as well as here in Sank, DT has a good number of bombs now to work with.
Yeah. At least he has bombs.
Looks like Shadow's going for the one of the harder fake flipper setups up here. You kind of have to drop off at a certain spot, and then you have to hold up left to actually get the transition. But probably going to use this to check this drop down, and then maybe set up a Houlihan to walk away with an extra 225 rupees. There's our Ganon. We found it.
That's the most standard Crosskey starts, probably. It gives a good pocket money for the start. Useful to pay for the CAC merchant and maybe buying some bombs. Usually.
A Houlihan start is always pretty helpful because you never know if this could end up being something where Zora has something you need and the money is scarce for a while. But yeah, being able to just buy a bomb. So unfortunately for Shadow, well, not unfortunately, but it turns out there's free bombs if you just start at Sank, which is funny.
Yeah, and if you get flippers early and no gloves and no boots, getting to Houlihan is not possible. So it's safe to get it super early.
Yeah, sometimes that's why it's good to do it early before you find the flippers, because then that kind of cuts out that probably one of the easier ways to set up Houlihan. Ooh, rupee making game. Unfortunately, DT is 8 rupees short of playing that. Funny that how both of our players ended up on the same path. We'll probably see a save and quit on Shadow's side to go to Sank, where he'll probably find those bombs.
It's actually not that surprising, considering Sanctuary position. Even if Shadow did not check it yet. Having Sanctuary... Ooh. Oh, that's a pretty nice sign. Having Sanctuary in Hookshot in Hyrule Castle makes it a little awkward to get a good starting point. So runners start from the same point always, and so routes have the tendency to be the same.
Yeah, one of the one of the things that makes this mode so interesting is that, you know, Kakariko is such a busy place that you usually want to be able to get there as soon as possible, especially if you find a lot of dungeons or connectors. But when you have a sank start at like the castle or the pyramid or something, then more often than not, you're going to be either hoping for an early flute or walking from Link's house over and over again.
Yeah, boots make it less awkward, but well, you still have to find them.
We did see on Shadow side, DT did not get that information, but there is a hookshot on Desert Ledge, and that getting to the mired desert ledge area is just kind of one of those like big parts of Crosskeys, because you know you're always hoping for a connector that leads you to the mire area, or even the desert area.
The desert ledge is actually one of the hardest locations to reach in Crosskeys. There's not many ways to go there. They are usually three. The first one is getting a connector from one of the two Desert Palace entrances, which is very, very rare. It can happen, but it's not often.
What if it's glove locked?
Yeah. The second one is getting a connector to Mire area and using mirror. So you need mirror, and you need a connector to the Mire area, which it is also not guaranteed, but has a higher chance of happening. And the third way to get there is using flute, mitts, and mirror, which is pretty hard to get. Mitts, especially mitts look nearly nothing in Crosskeys, so that's a pretty hard item to find.
I couldn't tell you how many times I've played a Crosskeys or something, and my first glove is like an hour in. Or the late game scenario where it's like, I just need to find 1 or 2 dungeons.
Yeah. Oh.
And I don't have the mitts, and I don't know if I need the mitts, so you do literally everything else until turns out you do need the mitts and have to find them to actually get there. So DT finding Palace of Darkness.
The first chest in Palace of Darkness is actually a small key to Palace of Darkness, which is pretty good. So
I don't think DT does the mimic clip stuff. So we'll probably just grab these 2 chests and get on out of here.
Yeah, but that gives him a flute, so it seems that was just good enough. So that's possible. He is actually pretty clutch.
And $300.
Yeah, I think he's very satisfied of his pod dip.
Oh, I can imagine. And like walking all the the eastern area is kind of out of the way location that people. It's either you route it early because you feel like it's gonna be helpful, or you put it off. And being able to the fact that they both routed it relatively early and they're getting a flute out of it is quite nice, because that is going to open up so much better overworld movement and open up new routing options, including like getting up to Death Mountain.
It's also pretty interesting for. Oh no, that's super bad.
I was worried because I saw on DT side he was like at half a heart at that point, but yeah, Shadow was just he was banking on that Octorok being like 1 pixel higher. Yeah. But now he's going to isolate. No, he's going to isolate that pod for a long time. So this is very unfortunate.
Actually, I don't think it will be that long, because flute locks a lot of things in this mountain in Crosskeys. So there's a pretty high chance progression will be locked by this. So that's one thing that can save him.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, we still have all of Kakariko. We haven't seen any of that.
Yeah.
Green Pendant Desert. We also did get a Mire Big Key out of the waterfall chest here over in the... I think that was that Maze Race on the right side. There's our Eastern Big.
Nice big key to find early.
Yeah.
But
you're not going to have the bow. You're going to find Eastern, but you're not going to have the bow.
Yeah, but at least if you dip Eastern, you know that it will be a double dip at post. The worst thing that can happen is dipping Eastern Palace for nothing 2 times. But,
every time I play this, I always end up trying to hold off on Eastern until I can clear it in one go. And
yeah,
then...
most players do this because Eastern is just that bad. That's absolutely the worst dungeon to check without anything.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get a little bit more here in Kakariko, and DT is gonna activate his flute at some point. We also are still looking for the other drop downs like Kakariko Well.
It's actually pretty interesting that Shadow is doing these checks because they are not in logic.
You need that Hyrule Castle small to put Boomerang Chest and Zelda Cell in logic. Yeah. But it's kind of one of those things, after taking that death, it's really easy to like just keep thinking about that and just kind of. It's also really easy to just full clear while you're here. So
the one bad thing that happens is that he will just exhaust his bomb stock.
Yeah, and I also don't know if he checked the tree poles and knows that it's tier 1 is bombs. So
I don't think so.
Let's see. We've got a spiral cave here in Kakariko.
Yeah. So he has 2 bombs left. That's pretty okay, actually.
Yeah, not really finding much here in the front of Hyrule Castle. No, I should write down where all these dungeons are so I don't forget. Because I'm gonna forget.
That's a sword. So that's pretty nice. Usually in Crosskeys, swords are pretty hard to get because they do not lock much in this game. They lock the back of Skull Roads and they lock the top of Aghanim Tower. They lock also the Medallions dungeon entrances, so Maya and Total Rock. And sometimes Ice Palace with Bombos. But yeah.
Which dungeons have we seen so far? Sword. We saw Pod, Hyrule Castle. Yeah. Is that it? Is that all we've seen so far? I think that's it. And Hera, which is here.
Yeah. Both runners skipped Hera checks.
Honestly, I would be feeling pretty dang good with early sword and early flute. I'd be very happy. Now you just need like to get that hook shot. I wonder if at any point DT's gonna like run over and just check to see what's on Desert Ledge, since that's a real quick flute over there. Because
I think in this position you get a super early flute. You know you get it before or at the same time as your opponent. So maybe just go to this mountain. Especially considering that our spawn points are absolutely terrible in this game. I think you want to save the old man as soon as possible.
Ooh, so yeah. Nice glove off the bottle vendor.
Yeah. So I think you just want to go to this mountain as soon as possible to get a better starting point. Even if you have flute, you just want maybe another good starting point. Oh, that's good. So refill your magic, get 2 items, and know that the other side of this connector is completely useless.
So you can just mark it off when you find the other side. What are we getting? Small key to desert. That opens up 2 more chests when we find desert.
Probably one of my favorite small keys to find early game.
That, Thieves Town.
Yeah.
It's nice knowing.
You can save scum right side desert, but sometimes desert is just rudely placed, and you just don't want to go there. Already buying a bomb upgrade and a narrow upgrade, so...
Interesting. Okay.
So he did a Team Rocket move and used his last economies, last paintings.
I feel like after getting the glove, which puts Zora in logic, you would probably want to hold on to your rupees a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised he did this. Especially considering that this upgrade fairy was in CAC and he has flute.
But fortunately, there's still plenty of potential 300s that can show up. Paradox Cave, finding the top of that, that's open up 2 more connectors, as well as a plethora of items. We'll see what kind of good stuff we can find in here.
Yeah. The best cave to find early game.
Early flute, early glove, early sword. What else you got for us, Seed? Come on.
Early moon pearl.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want... I don't know if moon pearl this early would that feel good or feel bad? I mean, it's good to know that you're not going to be doing any bunny stuff. Oh my gosh. Unfair. I want the seed.
So
the seed is so nice.
So the Dark World access is just a moon pearl. Then you don't even need 1 connector. You just need a moon pearl. So this seed is extremely open now. That's actually really ridiculously open. Just find the moon pearl and you have everything.
Okay. So both sides of the paradox lead to the Dark World. That one, not very useful unless you find a mirror and can come back and do that later. That hammer does also open up the Kakariko Well, which is at the Magic Bat drop down. So DT's keeping an eye on that. He'll probably head back and check that right now.
Yeah, I would be surprised if he's not checking it right now.
Yeah, DT right now with the early advantage just because of that flute out of pod is going to open up. Just the movement advantage is like huge.
Yeah,
you can save so much time, especially in an entrance shuffle where you have to check every entrance and check the other sides of connectors. Let's see what we can find in Kakariko Well.
Yeah, this will be a sizable advantage now, especially considering this hammer because you want to check the paradox connectors if you have flute, and if you don't have it, you probably go back from where you came, so you don't get the information.
Cape and flippers.
Flippers is very good right now, I think.
I'm assuming this is Spiral Cave check on DT's side now.
Yeah,
flippers
just
will open up.
Way.
I mean, now Zora's even more in logic. I don't know. More in logic is even a concept, but
yeah, I'm actually really
checks.
Yeah, I'm really surprised he's doing Spiral Cave connector right now. Usually, you want to wait for boots or having less good things to check. Like he's not even having bad checks right now. He has a ton of things to do in late world already. Okay, that's
good info though.
Yeah, but you hate to see it.
Spiral Cave means you have to go through Spiral Cave again if you want to. At this point, you just hope that the item on Floating Island is nothing, so you don't have to go through that again. Oh, all right.
Yeah, but he has.
And there's a key here on Spectacle Cave or Spectacle Rock as well.
Actually, this connector is really bad for DT. It's a very good connector for Shadow. He has this mountain access. And this is Eastern. Yeah, skip it. No way you're doing it.
It is Eastern.
Yeah. So he's probably not going into Eastern before getting a bow. Because that would just be a double tip.
I'd be more inclined, like, as much as I want to put off Eastern, I've been burned so many times by putting it off. Going in with a sword and just to make the dark room easier, but also having the big key, it means you're just leaving Armos behind.
Yeah, but you still have you still have a lot of things to do right now. like he has a flute. He can get to Minimal Dome Cave, Dam, Ashford Cave area. He has Hobo in Logic, the island in the middle of the lake, Zora, and Waterfall Ferry. Everything here is in Logic.
All it takes is Moon Pearl to be in the first chest, though.
Also, you have a Bunny Walking Dark World available. That's not super good, but that exists. Also, you will probably save and quit and check Old Man before going into Eastern Palace. Like, this Eastern Palace is not even badly placed. Like, you can go fast there. There's no reason to go in, I think. Okay, that's a good connector. Finish checking entrance here, and then use your cape to go there. Here's Swamp Palace at Moldon Cave. So Swamp is that weird dungeon that needs quite a lot of items to get into. You need a hammer, a flippers, and a small key just to go in. And then you need a hookshot to finish it. So I think this. I think with a flute and a glove super early in this game, so hookshot might be just accessible with Mitz and mirror in this seed.
Ooh, that's good info. Stun prize is a big 20.
So, if you think about it, Zolra is in Logic. So, getting a little farming on the way is probably a good idea here.
Well, unfortunately, the boomerang doesn't work on Stelphos for stunning them.
Yeah, but it's a good fortune weapon when you have nothing else.
Oh, did Shadow find the other side of the Old Man Rescue Cave then? Over in Ice Rock Cave? Looks like it. So he's up on Death Mountain now.
That's good for him.
There's our first bottle. Here in the big chest of Eastern Palace.
Yeah. At least that's something. Like, he got absolutely robbed by the other chest, so... And this is why we all hate doing Eastern Palace early game. Yeah, I think Shadow has a way better incentive to go into Eastern Palace than DT. I think because the reason is pretty simple actually. DT has a flute, so he can go back to Eastern Palace pretty fast. So not doing checks there is okay because if he knows progression is in Eastern Palace, he can just flute there and he's here. For Shadow, Eastern Palace is extremely far. Like he needs to take a connector at Ashford Cave area, and just getting there is super long. And it's also out of logic. So there is, yeah. If he does it now, he guarantees that he does not need to come back into Eastern Palace before a long time. So yeah, he's doing it. But yeah, for him, it's still out of logic if he did not check Old Lady. Actually, Old Lady is in Dark World, so he will not know that it's in logic for him.
This is our first time heading in the Lost Woods area? I don't think we've seen this at all.
No, don't think any. No, it's actually in logic vortex because there is a connector that puts you to the top of the darkness mountain that gives you a connector to the old lady. So he does not know it, but it's in logic even without the flute. Yeah, from his perspective, it's one item from logical. And there are two ways to get it logical. So yeah. I'm pretty sure I would do Eastern Palace in his shoes because it's far for him.
What I'm wondering now at this point, because we did find the top portion of Bumper Cave, if that has a potential of leading towards that desert ledge, maybe?
Okay, so we are never getting this mail, ever. Oh, that's good. So we have our red crystal info. And yeah. That makes this glove pretty required. Okay, that's the other side of the Bumper Cave.
Never mind.
Yeah. So that's another way to get to the Dense Mountain. There's a lot of ways to get to the Dense Mountain in this city.
Yeah, seems that way.
There's like 3 different ways. No, that's 4 different ways. That's pretty ridiculous.
Unfortunate for Shadow, setting up a death warp but got a heart refill. That sucks.
Yeah. DT did not check this drop down yet, so he's getting his Ganon information.
Mm-hmm. Which I think that puts. Have we seen Fairy Cave yet, or is that going to be the
I don't think I don't think we have seen the Fairy Cave, so
okay, that's a good situation then. So we probably don't need to kill Agatu then.
Actually, we don't need even Aga 1, so no Aga is necessary in this set. That's super good, especially not needing Aga 1. Okay, so Hookshot Cave here.
Be funny if this led to Desert Ledge, and then you grab your hookshot and go back in, get your items.
Yeah, that would be good. That's his last bomb. That's okay.
Still a good find.
Yeah, get this key. He's free. And that's a good key. That's actually his first since he didn't go into pod. So he will have that advantage when he gets to pod. I hope it's soon.
Yeah, and until we actually find a connector that pops us out at Light World Bumper Cave exit, you know, that could be a potential dungeon location in the future if we find the mirror. When we find the mirror, if and when.
A good thing for him would be to get to get something out of the back of pod. That would help him a lot.
Yeah, if and when he makes his way back over there, I'm sure that's probably not. I mean, I'm sure it's on his mind because.
Yeah, he will get his flippers, so it's okay. And that will help if he wants to get back to this mountain via his only connector. Yes. Ooh.
So if DT checks the right exit of Hyrule Castle, he'll get an Ether Medallion off of the Maze Race.
Yeah. But I like to check left first, so I understand his choice. Oh yeah, he has escaped now. Okay, that's a good connector. It will be better if we have a moon.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's a very good connector.
Jeez.
So
early flute, early boots.
Yeah.
So got to be feeling pretty good.
This is a very good example of the sometimes the randomness of Crosskeys. Like Shadow went right, and GT went left. So one got Ether, the other got boots. I don't think I need to tell you what is the best item of the two.
Looks like he's going to go for the sequence break to check the Dark Cross, and then I would assume he'd come back and check the right exit, and then he could just mark Hyrule Castle as complete.
That's a pretty insane seed, actually, because 13 minutes, and we have flute, boots, hammer, gloves, and sword.
Just need that Moon Pearl, and then we have even more stuff to do.
So, in this situation, you want to find Moon Pearl, like nearly right now, because you did most of the light world already. The things left are pretty bad.
It looks like Shadow is going all in on that Zora check, farming plenty of rupees here.
That's not a bad plan.
I don't know if he knows about the Big 20 stun prize, but this is pretty efficient. So
this makes sense for him because he just got 3 pearls, and he still does not have that flute, so he does not have that logical access to this mountain. So he does not want to pursue this mountain right now.
DT probably wishing he hadn't bought all those bombs and arrows.
Yeah. He's probably thinking about going back to that spot, to that eastern area entrance he left. I assume he will be doing this pretty soon. Or maybe he will go, he will castle left before. Which would be better for him, actually.
Having the boots here will also allow him to do a little bit of extra water walking, at least because he can. This fake ice rug cave is vanilla, so he can set up the water walk there, and then you just basically dash down, flop in the water, and since you're dropping it diagonally, it's not going to make you water walk until you fall off the waterfall, and then you can dash up to Hobo and then flute back if you want to go to the Zora area.
Yeah, this is too friendly. It even puts you water walking. Yeah. Yeah, but it seems he did not think about it. Oh no, he just flew away.
I would have at least checked Hobo here, but that's alright. He's probably wanting more money.
Yeah, probably would have checked Hobo and 7 quid. Also, he really needs to check this desert ledge at one point. That's
it's easy free info, and sometimes that could make a big difference in how you route. Because all of a sudden you're like, oh man, I just need to start checking connectors, and maybe I'll find that hookshot. But also, aside from hookshot cave, which we did find, and I guess hookshot being able to hookshot over to the right side Death Mountain, like I guess hookshot doesn't do more for us yet.
Yeah, but it's super powerful to get 4 more entrances with right side this mountain. So I would put it as a strong item right now. Yeah, he's farming.
But there's no guarantee we're going to be able to get it right away. So
yeah,
I feel like it'd be different if it was like the Moon Pearl or the hammer or a glove. But hookshot, good item. You want it. Finally going to see some of these flipper stuff.
Yeah. It's less important when you have boots, but hookshot is also a great item to move faster. Like since we oh my god.
Okay. Well, now we're just needing that mirror.
Yeah. So, but DT does not know this. At this point, I'm waiting for Moonpearl in Hookshot Cave.
Moonpearl coming up right now.
Yeah. Like, I'm waiting for a mirror accessible somewhere here, and just hookshot in Hookshot Cave to get that Moonpearl. How often do you get boots, flute, hammer, and mitts before getting Moonpearl in Crosskeys?
I had a Crosskeys or Retrance ladder race recently that had like all the movement stuff early and a hammer on a ledge that I spent forever trying to find.
So the answer
this feels very familiar. But
the answer to chat statement is
this is this is a rare sight
Yeah.
to see. It feels like.
Yeah. So
Oh, nice. There is desert left here at King's Tomb. That is 4 checks that we can get right now with. Oh no. 4 checks. Just no desert boss. Oh, that's spent all that time farming rupees just to find a 300 right there. That's
well,
good.
at least he will have Bod Fund, so that's okay. And he has Desert Small, so
Shadow gets his mitts as well at this point. Probably going to swim up, grab that heart container off a hobo.
Yeah. But since he does not have boots, he cannot get into Desert Palace right now.
Let's see what else we can find in here. Where's that pesky Moonpearl? Kana Samaria.
Okay, that's very good. We still do not have a Turtle Rock entrance, but Samaria will help a lot when we get one.
Don't think we found anything to use that Samaria on yet, but it's a good one to have. In case we find some parts of T-Rock.
It's super important, especially considering we have 2 Turtle Rock small keys. Like that, there's a pretty high chance Turtle Rock will be a connector in this seed at this point. Even if we have actually most of the entrances available in the light mode.
Nothing at the Waterfall Ferry on Shadow Side. We're going to see our Zora check coming up pretty soon. Potentially 2 good items coming up over here, or potentially a couple of duds. Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a big key.
Big key is good.
I wonder which one it is. Well, if it's Hera, we can go upstairs.
If it's
desert, we can get another item.
Yeah. How can this seed be rude? You have boots, mitts, hammer, flippers, and flute super early. This seed has no way to be.
2 big keys.
Oh.
The GT big key.
So this one is not useful, but if you have to get GT big key, get it
we don't
early.
know that yet.
Yeah, if you have to get GT big key, get it early. Get it before doing the basement. It's better.
All right. Well, that lets us go upstairs. That's 3 more items.
Yeah.
And,
so I think we know where Shadow is going to go right now.
That's also one of our Pyramid Fairy crystals, so it's good to find that.
Yeah.
It's a crystal dungeon. We can beat it. Huzzah!
And that's also a pretty good concentration of checks because both runners just skipped era.
Hopefully Shadow can find something good up here, but I would assume DT might head in that direction right away as well.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he has stuff he has more stuff he can do still. So
yeah.
But going for guaranteed items in a crystal seems like a good play.
Going for a crystal is always a good play. If you can beat it, it's good.
thing is, if we were to find the Moon Pearl in here, that would,
Actually, I think that would help a lot, Shadow. Desert Speak.
Perfect.
Yeah. That would actually help Shadow a lot because he can go to 5, do his last entrance that he left, and then use his hammer and gloves to get into the dark world. Oh,
there's our bow. Now we can go back and beat Eastern.
Yeah. So that's why you don't do Eastern Palace early game. Usually. So we have all the keys for the Light World dungeons.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out where our last 2 pendants are. We need a couple more maps to show up, or just go kill Armos and find out.
That was a nice bomb jump from DT.
Yeah, pretty standard stuff. All right. Moldorm, what do you got for us?
Yeah.
A shovel. Very well. Hey, that's not far from where we're at right now.
There's no way Shadow is not getting his boots or his flute pretty soon, because he does not have much left in logic. He knows there's a Hyrule Castle entrance he did not do yet. And this entrance he had to skip because of a death is probably on the back of his mind.
Oh,
that's a nice. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
We're still looking for like chess game, and then you have to do digging game at some point, and it's always good to have potential potion money at some point, and opening pod. So money's good.
Opening pod, doing the digging game. You also need $10 to pay the smith.
Looks like DT's gonna immediately go back and beat Eastern.
Yeah, it's in logic for him. No way he's keeping it.
Well, he does have a fire source, but...
Oh yeah, yes, does not have a fire source. But he will get an info. Yeah. That's actually in logic.
Cape plus bottle.
Fruit is in pod. In Fruit 5 cave. Shadow died just before getting this entrance, so that's super bad for him.
I thought half magic was required for Spike Cave with this loadout. I think it's like
no,
burn a bottle or
you have a
half
bottle
magic or something like that.
Oh yeah, we have not found the magic shop. That still could be. Oh, this is the connector that will put this mountain in logic for Shadow. He will be pretty mad find this one. Nice dark room from DT.
Thing about this is we're getting a dungeon out of the way. We're going to get some dungeon info on whether this is a pendant or a crystal. And I don't know where we're off to after this. I don't know if DT ever checked Bonkrock since he got sent away at King's Tomb. He could also go check the desert main entrance. I don't think we've seen that either.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Shadow is not checking. Oh no, he knows it. He probably checks it later already. So he's doing these 2 entrances right now. He cannot check this chest.
Hey, all right. Pendant Eastern, and we got a map for another dungeon. So
yeah, the map is pretty okay to get, but the pendant is probably a very bad news. Very bad news for DT. Like you do 2 times Eastern and the second time you do it for nothing.
That's good info.
Well, okay, so one chest in the Hookshot Cave. Oh my god.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that puts something that he has already done in logic.
I don't even remember what was in those chests. I don't think it was anything special.
No, that was not. Hyrule Castle was completely garbage.
I wonder what that second pod key of DT will consider heading back there.
Here is the second pod key. Okay, so at this point, you have to consider bunny walking. Like, the second pod key is nice, but it does not put anything in logic. Actually, the bow puts 2 chests in pod in logic. So that's a thing to consider. Okay, this is trash. So I would not be surprised if DT is going to pod as soon as possible.
Ooh, okay.
Okay,
TRC connector.
That's true. That's actually super good.
Yeah, that's good info.
Even you just get the mirror and you have a this mountain right side fast access. So yeah, I think he will be going to pod.
The real question is, are we going to get our Moon Pearl before the hour mark? That's what I want to know.
There's a pretty high chance. There's not much left.
Chess game at the Curiosity Shop. Not going to be able to grab it as a bunny, so I'm going to have to hold off on that. And we're going to see what is in the Desert Big Chest here on DT's side. We're still looking for...
That's a pretty good item, actually. Yeah. So...
Perfect. Well, there's a hook shot.
Yeah.
That he's not going to know about until he's already over there.
Yeah, but... he does not know about it, but... there's no way he's not going there. Yeah, there's no way he's not going there, because this mirror puts that puts 3 entrances in logic, 4 entrances in logic for him. So why not going there? And
Bombos for Meyer Medallion.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Watch out for that water. Ooh, hype cave. Oh, you can get the item, dude.
Oh no, please talk. Yeah.
The dream. I want the dream of finding Hype Cave in the Dark World and having him have the Moon Pearl.
So I actually lived half of your dream because I got a book on this guy for a Moon Pearl on Bobo's tablet once.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was a garbage seed, but yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, that's super good. Okay, so there's no way the Moon Pearl is not the next item now. Like, there's the entirety of this cave. There's Hookshot Cave to finish. You have the right side of this mountain. You actually have the entirety of this mountain. Because you have the mirror. And you have a connector to this floating island.
I mean, you're basically a third pod small.
Yeah. You have
quite a bit of access to a lot of stuff.
You have the entirety of the light walls.
I'll just put like mini Moldron Cave here or something. Nothing.
Yeah, but you can save and quit. Go to the old man and mirror. Since you have hookshots, most of the entrances you'll get there is in logic.
Ooh, there's Ice Palace.
That's info on our second red crystal, so that's super good. but we have no means to access it right now. Okay, so those meats are hard required. There's no connector right now, unless there is a connector in Misery Mayo entrance. But chances are pretty slim.
And Shadow on his bunny walk, only finding a couple of item caves that he couldn't do, like chess game, C-shape. He did find Sick Kid, only receiving a heart piece out of that, so let's see where he's off to next.
Yeah, so DT is not checking the items in Hookshot Cave before going there.
Yeah, DT probably gonna grab that small key up here then. Maybe it's another pod small.
That
or a
actually makes
swamp
sense.
small. Or never mind. We'll get it later.
Oh no, it was there.
After Hookshot Cave,
okay.
which has a lot more items in it.
It's free. It's free items. Okay, that's
see,
the back
I was
of
right.
Coding
There it is.
So, if Shadow goes back with these 2 pot smalls he has, and Moon Pearl is in the back of Pod, that will put him back in the race somehow.
What I'm wondering is when we're gonna find a lamp to put in.
Because he's getting his boots right now. Like he's doing the Dark Cross, and he's probably doing this. Okay, so Turtle Rock, Skull Woods are crystals. So we need a fire rod and a nice rod in this seed.
That's a nice key to find.
Yeah, the first castle tower key is really
be able to get both items the first time you find it.
Yeah.
Oh wow, the rare being able to actually do Mimic Cave the first time you find it. That never happens.
I actually found Mimic Cave to be doable most of the time.
Cool. Well, we're gonna get info on Floating Island, which DT could get at this moment because he does have access to it with the mirror.
Shadow living to his name, doing the chess in the dark. Yeah.
So DT's gonna blind open up TR or see if he has the right medallion for it.
There's no way you're not doing this.
That Bombos was needed to open up Misery Mire.
Yeah, there's no way you're not doing
if
this.
He has it. Oh wait, he doesn't have Moon Pearl, but he has info that he can't open it up. I guess that having access to the floating island as an easy way to get back up here to check that probably seemed a little unnecessary.
Yeah.
Shadow getting his boots. I'm sure he's very ecstatic. Ooh, laser bridge.
Yeah.
Nice.
He got a laser bridge, so it was not bad for him. But I disagree with getting to check this spiral entrance. He should have dropped down from the middle, because he has a save point on Turtle Rock Ledge, so he could just mirror there.
There's our lamp, so now he can actually use that Cane of Smarty to backtrack.
Yeah.
Through T-Rock, and with the 2 keys in him, he could actually get pretty far if he wanted to.
Yeah. So he used that key just to not accidentally use a key.
Smart.
Yeah. You need it. You need to open this door to finish this, so do it.
You sure do.
Okay, so even if you don't have the big key, you can go back from Turtle Rock. So I think you take the items.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that was close.
I think you take the items here.
I don't know if it's worth backtracking all the way to the front just for one item. And
yeah, but
What?
Well, if you go to change some room, might as well get the last check. Not even getting that magic. It's right there. Yeah. During this potion. So that was a pretty nice amount of keys. Just enough to do everything in this dungeon. Oh, getting to the top is a good idea because you will get to check the entrance here. So when you get this fire rod, you can go to that entrance to get the items. Shadow is doing the other side. Yeah, and he gets rewarded by refilling his bones. Okay, so that's a logical top of Iron Castle access. Shadow found the dam. That's super good for him. And DT found Misery Mire at the top of Iron Castle. He can actually full clear this dungeon. It's not in logic, but he can do absolutely everything here. Providing he can kill Vicious with his items, which should not be a problem. So unfortunately for him, he does not have a small key. So he will have to do the old way. He's getting a beer now, so that's not super good for him, but he will save some magic from the spike room. Shadow is finishing checking the checks in the Death Mountain right side. I'm surprised DT did not check the big chest yet.
Does he have the big key?
Yeah.
He does.
Tracked. Considering my position, I would definitely advocate for a full clear of the dungeon. So yeah, I don't agree with keeping the left side right now. Especially considering you lack a moon pearl. There's a very low chance moon pearl is there, but there's a chance. Oh, that's a good small key to get. Oh, is he going back to the left side of Maya right now? That's a pretty interesting routing, but
maybe he forgot he had the lamp. I
yeah,
did show up pretty late.
I think that's not the most efficient routing, but that works.
No,
at least he does. At least he does everything in this dungeon, which is good. Okay, that's good. You wanted this map to get the info. Maybe he has everything now.
Swamp, Thieves, and Mire. I mean, if he does, assuming he's gonna go ahead and finish this dungeon out, he'll have.
It's pretty scary. Yeah, it's pretty scary because it's Fighter Sword, Hammer. At least he has a bow. And 14 bombs. I think he will be fine.
Yeah, the other thing is with that Swamp Small, if he does make his way back up to East Death Mountain, he'll get the dam, and then he can go do all of Swamp Palace minus the big chest.
Yeah, which is pretty good.
We're still on the hunt for that Moon Pearl, which is out there somewhere.
So that's the one situation where there's no way you're skipping the left side swamp. Because you don't have a Moon Pearl.
Third bottle. That's fine.
Yeah. You still don't have a Moon Pearl. Moon Pearl can be in left side swamp in this city.
Mm-hmm.
That would be pretty.
There's really no reason to skip anything at this point.
Yeah.
Until we have the things that we need to beat the game.
Swamp Small was actually on the right side of Maya, so I think it's locked by... Oh, you mean by Turtle Rock? Yeah, that makes sense.
We didn't find any Dark World access to, like, East Dark World, and then you could, like, walk to the pyramid as a bunny and mirror, right? We didn't find that?
Yeah. But if he finds even one connector there, it's in logic. He just needs one connector.
Yeah, Mire was found via the TR front connector that we backpacked.
Mire is on the top of Iron Castle. Okay. Oh yeah, he has escaped, that's okay. He will burn through his magic as he last spin. Okay, so now... Oh, that's good. If most of the eyes only need 2 arrows, it's okay. I would have used my bombs before starting using my arrows, but because the goal is to save most of the arrows. Okay. That was a very good fight.
And the other pendant. All right. Well, there's all our dungeon info. So we need a Thieves Town big.
So
we need a Thieves Town. Yeah. We need a Fire Rod, an Ice Rod, a TR big, and probably Moon Pearl.
So you know what is interesting? It's that if we have a connector to the right side of the Dark World, the ped is actually in logic. Right?
Does Mire not require any keys for
Mire only needs a big key to have the boss in logic.
Okay.
You don't need any small keys to get to the boss. So you just need a connector to the right side of the Dark World, and ped is in logic for the Moon Pearl.
I believe Shadow did find the back of Desert.
Yeah.
On East Death Mountain, I think, is what someone said.
I mean, at this point, you're checking ped, right? Like, you just did the free pen. You just do the free penance. You get them blind. You do it. Oh, that's his sound.
Hey, that was that top of Bumper Ledge. That is a required spot to get.
Yeah.
So at this point, the only dungeons we're still looking for are Back of Skull Woods and GT and like a couple TR entrances.
Yeah. So that's swamp access for DT. He will probably go. He will probably go into it because he knows it's a crystal now. Okay, that's Agatha. So 2 chests. Good.
Enjoying the utilization of ether plus hammer to clear these rooms.
Yeah. I don't think you win a lot of time with it when you have hammer here.
You don't what?
You don't win a lot of. You don't save a lot of time here. I think
versus
it's just
using hammer.
Yeah. Oh, the bow.
How many hammer hits is it? 2? 2 each?
Yeah, I think it's 2.
DT grabbing a Skullwood small key out of the second chest in Castle Tower. And here's that ice small. Yeah, the problem right now is if Desert Boss was at the light rolled laser bridge exit, then DT's going to have to either stumble upon a connector that kicks him out there, or go back around and drop down that middle section. And you were saying earlier that you didn't agree with him dropping into Spiral Cave and checking
because
that
he has
when you have
point.
access to T-Rock connector via the same
I disagree because he has a safe point that puts him just in front of Spiral Cave. That's why I disagree.
About that. I'm sure he probably wasn't thinking about that. You know, I don't know if we actually saw the back exit of the old man or the mountain save point.
Okay, that's enough podkeys to do everything in this dungeon. Just so after swamp, he's going to pod. No way he's doing anything else.
Do everything. Just got a hammer jump. Piece of cake. That's a crystal down.
So that will be his third. So swamp is his second crystal, and pod is probably his third. So what are we missing?
It's gonna come down like DT might never even end up stumbling upon this desert back entrance, but this is an item, a green pendant turn in, and a potential head pull at some point. Not for Shadow yet, because he has not found there.
Considering we got so many things in the light world in this seed, and that we can super bunny a lot of things in this game, there are only 2 things that the Moon Pearl can lock, and that's the entrance to Skullwoods and the location of one item you need. You might not need the Moon Pearl in this seed.
Unless the dungeons are locked, like at Meyer T-Rock entrance.
Yeah, that's what I was saying at first. And the only dungeon that can be locked is Skullwoods. We found every other dungeon. GT is actually locked. We didn't find GT, but GT is not required in this set. Okay.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Okay, so desert is required. There's no way. You have to get to there.
That is a required big key off of Lammolas, so a good find for Shadow. And that is an entrance that DT hasn't checked, and you know he's on a path right now to clear swamp and probably go clear all of.
Yeah, that would be his punishment. Yeah. So pretty rude from the seed to put a big key on the pendant boss, especially when you have all the info. That's a shield. It's actually bad to get to the desert back because you have to take a spiral cave connector to get there. So it's bad.
Or you can just go the normal way.
Yeah, but I think the normal way is slower than spiral cave. Because you have boots. Why did he pick that block? Hera Small is Monka S. You don't like to see it. Since Swamp is not completely in logic right now, you might just want to hold off and never do this check. Yeah, so it seems back of Old Man Cave is cave 45, which is pretty bad. That's something we do not like to see. Actually, that's not that bad, because that was an entrance in logic. So that's one less entrance you have to check for the Moonball. So we are missing 5 items to finish the seed and 1 entrance. Yeah. I think Shadow is putting way too much time to go back to pod, but back to this entrance he skipped. But that makes sense. But do not die, DT.
Just use the bow. That works.
Yeah.
That was scary.
That was scary. So
like Shadow's going back in to clear up Thieves Town. Gonna have to skip out on the big chest without that small key.
That's extremely dangerous. That's not something that's not something you like to do. How many times have you been burned by this Thieves Town big chest?
Not often.
Really? Because I got burned 2 times in this tournament by this chest.
Ah, unfortunate.
Yeah. 2 consecutive seeds lost by this chest. I hate it now. Oh, good thing is that DT can check everything in pod. He will not leave a chest.
And Moonpearl's got to be showing up pretty soon.
When Shadow will get that fruit, he will feel super bad because he knows that his opponent gets it 1 hour before him.
Yeah. It's an unfortunate thing is sometimes just a single overworld death can really change the entire outcome of a game.
Yeah.
When you're unlucky like that. Because Flute 5 could have just been nothing, so it could have just been another fairy fountain.
Especially when you find a lot of things.
Oh no. That sucks.
That sucks a lot. Yeah, you're not getting this chest before a long time. I mean, it's not as bad as in open to get back to the big chest because you don't need to
water's already flooded and all that. So and it's at Moldrum Cave, which isn't too bad, but it's not like DT's gonna run right there after this.
Yeah. At this point, you just put the chest. You just put the chest on the very low priority to check. Okay.
Third TR small. Fourth TR small. Yes.
Okay. So Ped is in logic now. Thank you very much. Ped is completely in logic. So now Moon Pearl can be on the Ped. This is absolutely insane. How often do you have a Ped in logic in Crosskeys before getting the Moon Pearl? I'm pretty sure the chat is waiting for that Moon Pearl on the Ped.
DT, you gonna get that big chest, or are you gonna skip it?
Oh, Maya small key. That would have been useful when you went into Maya.
He doesn't have the big. Oh, okay. How about now? Dang it!
Oh,
sorry, I looked at the tracker wrong.
I thought he had the big key, also. So yeah, actually, at least he got a big key. In this dungeon.
He is going back to Swamp.
Oh. I'm
Shadow, but this is unfortunate for Shadow because he doesn't have that hook shot.
Oh. Oh. He does not have the small key. So
right, because that was in...
Yeah. It's not as unfortunate as as you thought. Yeah.
Yeah, that flute really... Yeah, he really needs to get that flute so he can get his hook shot.
He's getting there. There's no way he's not getting there now. There's nothing left for him, I think. Like, you can't
really
get this hook shot without... You need flute to get the hook shot. Yeah. And without hook shots, you can't get much things. Okay,
I would only assume this will be that drop down over on the right side for DT.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta be feeling weird to be an hour and 16 minutes in and still not have a Moon Pearl. And you're like, where did I put
I think
that?
I think he's going to that entrance he did not check yet. So he will find his desert. He will clear it. And he will think, oh my god, Ped. Please do Ped ASAP, please.
And he still needs to find whatever connector that was that kicked you out at Bumper Ledge, because that's where Thieves Town was there in the late world.
Yeah. But I think when you have 3 pendants, before getting 3 crystals, you do the Ped.
Right, but I don't think he mirrored. I don't think DT found Thieves Town yet. I don't recall.
So Shadow is about to get the bad news that he left Flute for 70 minutes here. And there it is. So he has no time to lose now.
The symbol above Argus that on the tracker represents finding the dam. It's a little water droplet.
Yeah. That's the absolute best thing that was implemented in this tracker. That's super, super nice for Crosskeys.
DT had enough of NMG. Lamel isn't brought up the burden.
Yeah. Getting 2 Turtle Rock small keys in the pod basement was pretty funny. actually pretty incredible because there's the Turtle Rock left side to check as a connector too. Yeah, he's going ped. No? Oh no, he's not going ped. Interesting. Oh, he's maybe going Sarsaparilla first because it's green pendant and it's just there.
He's gonna get his $50.
Yeah. And then probably going ped. Make these pendants pay. Hope there's something on ped at this point. That would put you in a good spot. Okay, chat. Here it is. Your dream. Pulling the bed. That's a pretty nice music. And
Well,
just for a heart. Oh. That was
satisfying.
Yeah, that's not satisfying at all. We thought we could have read the logic of this seed, but it was just a heart.
I guess the question is where to now?
I think DT is going to... Oh yeah, he did not check this connector yet, so he's doing this. He will arrive at K45, I think. It will be nothing useful for him. I think one of the last things left for him is taking that laser bridge entrance and go to Turtle Rock left. He did go to Turtle Rock upper and got his Misery Mire there, but I don't think he got Turtle Rock left.
Who the heck is this moon from?
Oh yeah, he's going Hookshot Cave to mirror there. He will find Fifth Storm and find it pretty awkward because he does not have the small key.
Chat about to get his hook shots and
at least he knows where he knew where his hook shots is, so it was easy for him to get there.
I guess we do also have Hera basement.
Also, actually we found all the bunny caves that could be a good item, right? That would be an item that we could pick as a bunny. Because we found boots in Hammerpegs and we found the checkerboard cave. And
the Hype Cave NPC?
Yeah. So I don't think there's any cave that can contain the Moon Pearl as a standalone item in the Dark World. So it has to be... If you need to do Dark World entrances, it has to be a connector. And I think the one connector left is the Brother House, so you can't even take it. Because we have the Spectacle Rock exit connector already. We have the Bumper Cave that you could not take. We have the Old Lady. We already did Hookshot Cave 2. I think that's Turtle Rock left. No. Yeah, Death Mountain Descent is the last one. Okay. There's Death Mountain Descent. But it's into the Light World, right?
Just need GT to show up and you have quite a few options.
Yeah,
for checks.
Considering Maya is in Logic now, that Swamp Small is in Logic. So, so that's Era Small Key is actually in Logic. So I think you kind of want to go back to Era just to get that chest. Pyramid is not in logic. We don't have access to the right side of the Dark World. Oh yeah, no, we don't have Aga because we have only one small key. That's not possible. We need another castle tower key to beat Aga. But that would be pretty incredible. Like if the second castle tower key is in the blind cell, I'm beating Aga. There's no way. This. Okay, so without that 5th small key, blind is not in logic. Yeah, they did turn in green pendants, and DT did ped. So pendants are just completely trash. However, pendant dungeons are actually super useful because Desert pendant has 5th big key, and Maya pendant has Swamp small key.
So either at this point we need to go to Hera Basement, or we need to go back through TR to get to the left exit, and maybe it'll take us to like East Dark World or something.
Yeah,
it's to the pyramid.
Yeah, it's still pretty incredible that Maya is only in logic because you have 4 Turtle Rock small keys. So at this point, there's a there's not a lot of things to do. There's a pretty high chance that the Moon Pearl is in Hera Basement at this point. Yeah, you can Super Bunny this with the mirror. If you use the mirror at the same frame as entering a house, it gives you Super Bunny.
You can also, for certain entrances, if you hold a diagonal up and left, then you can line up against it without actually entering. So you're not having to do this kind of trial and error.
Yeah. There's one last thing that I like to do to take these entrances. It's taking damage from one enemy. If an enemy attack push you into the entrance, it gives you the Super Bunny. Okay, so that's the best thing that DT could do, I think, at this point. It's super far in logic, but it's in logic, so there's a chance. And I think Turtle Rock left is not very helpful, because what good entrances are there to find? So, yeah, it's either Moon Pearl or Fireworks that opens things, or Bombos. Bombos opens Ice Palace. So if you find Bombos here, you go to Ice Palace. And here's a Pearl. So that's a super far Moon Pearl in logic. You have to get all 4 Turtle Rock small keys, go into the laser bridge, to go to the front of Pod, to get the Swamp small key in Misery Mire, to go into Swamp to get that Tower of Elra small key to get the Moon Pearl. That's absolutely super bad. So, doing laser bridge to entrance of Turtle Rock is required in this scene. And here is Bombos, so now we can do Ice Palace. So we are still missing quite a lot of things.
Thought about it. Wanted to keep that magic. Yeah, I don't think he has anything in his bottles at this point.
Yeah, but that's not a problem. Hammer Goldstar is good enough.
Okay.
So Shadow is finding that Maya. It's very good for him. He needs that Swarm small key. Okay, so Blue Mail. That will help for Corsair. That's just trolling. That's just rude, Sid. This Maya routing is actually optimized when you have the big key and the small key at the same time. You start with the big chest, then you go full left. And you finish by going to the top right side, because you can do all the chests at the same time. So GG got his silvers in Ice Palace, so that's quality of life. Seems he's getting a ferry, putting good use of this bug net. So the good routing of the big chest first is actually you go to the big chest, then you fall into the hole to go back at the door and take the other exit. It's faster. Shadow did not do it, but it's definitely faster. Doing the big chest fast is actually faster. No, that's actually not faster. Oh, he got his swamp small. DT is fighting Cold Style right now. Falling into the hole is faster because when you take the middle corridor, you're put instantly into the good pace for you're put on straight lines for the boots. So you save time by going straight with boots. So Maya was King's Tomb. Oh, there is a book. Yeah, that's what I mean. You find the you fall into the hole. You fall into the hole near the big chest. Yeah, that's not drop down. Yeah, that's just fall. This is faster to exit that. Shadow has plenty of arrows to. Oh, okay. He's close to dying. It's okay if he dies there if he does not go back because Maya does not have anything useful on the boss, and the pet is completely useless.
Does he know that this is a pendant, though?
No, I don't think. But now he knows. Also, he knows this is in logic now. So he will probably go to swamp. Also, he has the swamp big key, so he will just single deep swamp. There's no way he's not going to swamp.
Well, he's already been in there once.
Yeah, but only for the... only for the... Yeah, just check ped before. Ped is in logic, you check ped. That just makes sense. But I would be very surprised if he's not going to swamp. I think he's pretty close to his 1 pearl now. So it's actually it was looking like Shadow had very big disadvantage at this point, but he's actually getting pretty close. He has a full swamp to clear and getting his 1 pearl, but
and a full ice as well.
Oh yeah, ice as well. But he's not that far.
So we just need both rods and 2 big keys at this point, and Fine Skull. woods boss.
And that's why he's not that far. You still have a lot of things to do on both sides.
Shadow just dungeons behind them.
Oh,
it's pretty far.
Oh, he was going into swamp. Why did he go somewhere else? Oh, yeah, he wants bombs, but you don't need to because the second room of swamp has 2 guaranteed bombs. So you don't need to farm bombs for swamp. Every bomb you need in swamp is there. Yeah, I agree on this one. GT just DT just
hey.
Yeah.
Well, you can beat this with a bomb jump, so.
Yeah, there's no way you're not calling Crystal Walls now. What I mean is that DT just made Ice Palace Big Chest the worst location of the game for him. So with 5th Big Chest. So there's no way he's going to check it. Oh. That's probably the first time I see this bomb jump fail. Yeah, if Ice Palace Big Chest is Fire Rod, DT will have a problem.
I'd assume his opponent would probably... I'd assume most people would probably do Ice Palace without Big Key anyway.
Yeah. I also got banned by an Ice Palace Big Chest in this tournament. I don't know how, but it's always those chests. Yeah.
This room is not going well for DT. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, just use Ether. No, use your hammer to kill Mochila. It's better. I like better fighting Mochila from the sides. But he did very well. That was a super. That was very good. Okay, time for the bad news for Shadow. Left side swamp has nothing. So now we're hunting for. We need 5 items. We need a Total Rock Big Key, a Pod Big Key, a Fire Rod, an Ice Rod, and a Master Sword. The Master Sword should be pretty easy to get, but the other items have. The other items can be nearly everywhere. So 2 big keys, 2 rods, and a Master Sword.
Maybe DT has... Hopefully DT has, like, the compass for Skull, maybe? So we can see that he missed a chest. Nope.
No, not yet.
Unfortunate. Hopefully that doesn't come back to...
Yeah. If this chest is something, he might just lose a race on this one. Because it's very easy to forget it. When you're more than 1 item from go mode, do this chest first. There's no way it's worse. Because you're more than 1 item from go mode. So that's a goal launch is key. Okay, that's Fire Rod. Fire Rod in Skull Woods. Now, that seed is just falling at this point.
Could have had that super early.
Yeah, you can get that out of logic super early.
Well, it depends. I don't remember. Was this Skullwoods locked in the back kind of thing?
No, it's Skullwoods is in the dark world, so you need Moon Pearl to get it.
No, I'm aware. I'm saying, was this one of those where you have to drop down because the exit here takes you to the back of Skullwoods?
Oh, good question. We'll see it pretty fast. So the answer is yes.
That might have played a part in why putting it off.
No, he never went into Skullwoods. That's the absolute first tip of Skullwoods in this seed.
I know. I've been watching.
Yeah, it's just a bad idea usually to do it as a bunny because you have to die a lot usually. To do Skullwoods. For checks that are not in logic, it's not as good. Okay. So now Shadow just has to go to the area big chest, and he will be back in the seed. So that's rude because now every item you're missing can be absolutely anywhere. Turtle Rock Big Key can be anywhere. Pod Big Key can be anywhere. Ice Rod can be anywhere. And Swords can be anywhere. So every item is extremely bad to find. And you need 4 of them.
Find Ganon's Tower and get all of it in there. Easy.
Yeah, but will you really find 4 items in Ganon Tower? So Shadow is getting his Moon Pearl now. So it seems he's getting it 15 minutes after GT, so that's probably the difference between both runners right now. If Shadow finds one required item in a very bad location for GT, he might still pull ahead.
Like that Skullwoods chest, probably?
Yeah.
That's about all he has.
That's his best chance to come back in the seed, actually. But yeah, at least he's getting his Moon Pearl, so he can do a lot of things. And that's a mushroom. So you probably want to do magic bat before dropping this as a witch. You're missing 4 items. Don't make it missing 5 items. I think the smith is in the north part of the late world. Oh. Yeah, he just remembered. Smith is not in the Smith location. That's probably one of the most common thing you forget in in Crosskeys. Oh yeah, that's actually true. So that's probably our first time in the right side of the Dark World. So new entrances, yay! New entrances, yay! At least we know where this is. Oh, doing pod entrance first? I don't agree with this. But okay. I prefer to save and quit from that entrance. No, I don't disagree with checking it. I just disagree with the order of checking the entrances. But yeah, hunting GT is definitely the best play. There's
How would you rate it then?
Yeah, there's 27 items waiting for you in GT. You have enough keys to do everything. So, hunting GT is definitely the best thing. Also, that's probably... No, there's still mini-mod cave, right? So so that's 2 entrances you want to find as soon as possible. Okay, this is GT. So, see you in 10 minutes. Yeah. But GT can have its own small keys into the dungeon. Small key can be in the Sulphurous room, and there can be one small GT small key in the Ice Armos. That's possible. Yeah, we're missing 4 items right now. That's a good way to... Okay, so... Yeah, there was no way you were beating Aga before getting that Moonpearl. That has to be the... Okay, this is Ice Rod, so you only need 2 more Ice Rods now. That's locked by 4 small GT small keys, so for the logic, we kinda need 2 more GT smalls.
The truth. I'm gonna see that chest on Shadow's side. See if it ends up being anything important, like one of the big keys, or a sword. $20.
And that's just $20. So good thing for GT, he will not get burned by this chest. So the best scenario possible for GT is finding both big keys before finding the sword, because it's easier to find the sword than finding a big key. Wait, that's not entirely the truth, because Trinex the Fighter Sword is actually one thing you never want to do. Okay, double
hammer.
magic.
You
Okay,
don't need a fighter sword when you have the hammer.
Yeah, that's true. You have hammer. It's okay. Sometimes you don't have hammer. But yeah. Also, he has double magic now, so it became easy. Okay. So yeah, I think there's no way he skips Style Room right now. He still needs 3 items. I think you also want to do GT Ascension at this point. Like, you're lacking 3 items, and you have done a lot of things in this game. There's a very high chance there's something on top of GT. Yeah.
I'm ready for the T-Rock Big to be in the front of T-Rock and you have to backtrack through. I guess you could just mirror on top of the pyramid.
Yeah. And that's also one of the reasons you do the GT Ascension right now. Like, you do the GT Ascension, you get 4 items, you can kill Agatu to put you back on the top of the pyramid, and you mirror. So, what do you think about this? We have 17 hearts, and we are missing 3 items from Go mode. That's pretty incredible. And that's 1 key. And that's 2 keys. So
and a sword?
It's a Master Sword Go mode now. No. It's not Go mode. You need the Master Sword.
I think I think you skip the climb now.
Now you skip the climb.
Unless there's 3 swords up there, but
so now
the chances of that are.
So now you go to pod. You clear pod because it's just there. Then after this you clear Trinex. Then killing Trinex will put you on top of Turtle Rock, so you can do the 2 last chests. And there's very little chance you don't find the sword in this one, because there's not much left in this seed. Pod is there, yeah. he was going to flute here. So I think you completely skip this big chest. There's no reason to do a pod big chest right now. Yeah, I think there's no way for Shadow to come back now. Like, there has to be a sword on the way. At worst, the purple chest has something. Like, there's a pretty good chance there's a GT small in purple chest right now. So that's the 6th crystal. That's super unfortunate for Shadow. He's going back to pod without the big key. I think Shadow is making plays right now, which is clearly the correct decision when you know you are behind. There's no blaming him. That's just a good thing. If you know you're behind, you do things that your opponent has a high chance of not doing. Okay, still not a sword. So now we are doing Turtle Rock, I think. Oh yeah, also this means we have a very high chance of doing Master Sword Ganon. So, just imagine if there is a sword in Ice Palace Big Chest, a sword in Fifth Sound Big Chest, and the sword goes God knows where. Like, for these big keys to be in logic, we need 2 GT smalls, and for Fifth Town to be in logic, we need the small key. So there are 3 small keys that are somewhere. This is actually pretty incredible. The logic is missing 5 keys right now. And we are missing 3 swords. I'm surprised DT. I'm surprised the DT is not saving quit into Laser Bridge, because he just has to save and quit to get to Laser Bridge. So Shadow did find his GT, so good for him. That will help a lot. That will actually put him in. Oh, I think he has managed to catch up a little, but yeah, that's still not coming back. Unless DT is not finding a sword ever. Oh. Okay, that's oh yeah, you have half magic. You can do this. So wait, did Shadow did skip the right side? Oh, he's not doing GT. That's bad. Okay, Ice Small. Still no sword. He did not skip only right side GT. He skipped everything in GT. I have trouble understanding why, but oh, he's just going to ice. Okay, that actually makes sense. Oh, there's Hype Cave here. He's hunting for a GT small key, I think. Okay. Yeah. Where are the damn swords? Just where are the swords? Like, don't tell me there are 3 swords in top of GC, please. So we still have Ether tablets, Bombos tablets, Magic Bat, the purple chest, the top of GT. That's it. Oh yeah, we need the second sword. So there might be swords on tablets. There might be swords on tablet at this point. We will never know. Absolutely no way Allrunner is checking tablets right now. Okay, so that's the second GT small for Shadow. Okay, so that was Bombo's tablet. I didn't see what was on there, but that was definitely not a sword. So yeah, Bombo's tablet is completely dead. We still have not found Minimal Dome Cave. Oh, that's a good entrance to find. Where are the swords? So GT will check the entrances left for him. I think there's like one entrance here. Then there's Catfish. He did not do Catfish yet. So that's one more entrance and one more item. Yeah. This is a sword hunt. That does not happen often in Crosskeys. We had a free ice rod hunt plus sword, and we got the free ice rods before a sword. That was incredible. Oh yeah, just GT entrance could actually be the minimal dome cave. Because I think we still need this one. Yeah, I think it's Pyramid Factory now. Lumberjack is the bomb shop, I think. Yeah, so it's Pyramid Factory now. That's why he left the bottle there. So Shadow finding his silvers. And Pyramid Fairy is dead. So there's not much left. Yeah. There's still one entrance here and Catfish. He did not do this. Then there's GT entrance. And I think that's it for the entrances. There's also Ether tablets that we can't do. So there's a chance that there is a sword on Ether tablets. I'm not sure. They went back to chess game actually. But I think yes. Wow. So yeah, GT entrance probably has items. Shadow is getting his 5th crystal now. Now that he has 3 GT smalls, there's a pretty good chance he's going to GT, I think. GT has 2 items that he needs. The Pod Big Key and the Turtle Rock Big Key. So yeah, he really needs to do this. Oh yeah, Turtle Rock entrance was not checked. We saw it, but we did not have the Moon Pearl to do it. I got our chests were checked by both runners. So this is done. Yeah, this is minimal Dome Cave. So there's no way there's not a sword here. Right? Piston small for the logic. Yeah, go mode. That's it. And the last GT small. Okay, so this is the hut despawned on the way back. So this will be a Master Sword Ganon. So be hyped. At least you have silvers, so it will not take ages. So I think the last swords have to be in top of GT and Ether tablet. Yeah. And there's also Ice Palace Big Chest. The Ice Big Key is one of those checks too. Because Ice Palace Big Key has to be available somewhere. Philstone Big Chest is also something. Yeah. Shadow is going back to Turtle Rock to check these 2 chests. So probably has a green pot. So the hardest part of Ganon is done now. Now this is pretty free. Oh, that was pretty nice. And that's it. GG to DT. And DT just finished with a time of 2 hours, 14 minutes, and 48 seconds. 47 seconds. It seems Shadow forfeited from this match. So we will probably have both runners coming for interview. So we are now joined by Shadow. GG.
GG's. That late flute kind of hurt.
Yeah. We were pretty sure this flute would burn you in this seed. So
yeah.
Do you know where are your missing items?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm missing pod big key, turtle rug big key, nice rod. So I didn't want to look.
So actually, GT was in Master Sword Go mode for 15 minutes.
Oh. I figured that might end up happening. I was about to go back to GT.
Yeah. So yeah. GG, DT.
GG's DT.
Hello, yo. GG Shadow.
Yeah. So your missing items were pod big key and turtle rock big key on the right side of GT.
Okay, that was what I was gonna do next.
Yeah. And the ice rod was in the left side of GT.
Okay, I was gonna do that too.
Yeah, it's map chest.
So I was gonna be in sword go mode as well.
Yeah. The sword GT found was in Turtle Rock entrance. Minimal Dome Cave was there with the 5th small key. So that's it for the logic. And the 4th GT small was there also.
Fun. I hope chat enjoyed the chain for Pearl in this seed.
Yeah, the chain for Moon Pearl was absolutely insane. There is absolutely no way Ted is not in logic before the Moon Pearl in this seed.
The pet was in logic.
Yeah. You logically need 4 Turtle Rock small keys to get into Maya, to get your Swamp small key, to get into Swamp, to get your Hera small key, to get the Moon Pearl.
Yeah. I
was trying to remember where the Hera small was.
Yeah, it was in the back of Swamp.
I wasn't gonna go through Turtle Rock till I had all 4.
Yeah.
And then I found both right next to each other. I was like, okay, that's all I have left, I think.
So I think you made a pretty good comeback, Shadow, in this seed. Because you found Flute 70 minutes after GT. And you found Boots 15 minutes after GT. So yeah, that counts.
I think the going right instead of left at Hyrule Castle lost me Boots early, and dying to the Octorok in the overworld lost me Flute early.
Yeah, you would have found Boots 20 minutes before the moment you found them if you went left.
Because I think after GT with the big keys there, I would have beaten Pod, and I could have I could have gone in and checked Turtle Rock Big Chest, and my densest location was top of Death Mountain, or Dark East Death Mountain at that point, so I was probably going there.
Yeah.
Because I knew I didn't find Mini Molarm Cave, so I was looking for it.
Yeah. I think GT last location, Mini Molarm Cave.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I know I found Pod. I'm like, okay, I got a small key late, I need the small key to lead to something, and then there was a small key in the front. I was like, okay, I am behind a lot.
Yeah.
At that point.
So, how did you find this CDT?
Felt okay for a while. They had a lot of like really, really nice Y items for a bit. And then
Like, yeah, finding the fruit less than 10 minutes into the seed must feel good.
yeah, that was nice. Fast travel is always good, especially because Sanctuary wasn't really a good location in this one.
Actually, since I used the connector to go to Death Mountain like 6 times.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. I died to the Octorok. I thought I was low enough, and the Octorok was high enough. And I tried to walk under it. And I just didn't want to go back. It didn't, like, it only hurt me for travel. It didn't really hurt me for progression, because the flute led to hookshot, which didn't have anything until...
No, the hookshot was actually mandatory, because you needed to get the area small key for the Moonfall.
Well, I know, but it wasn't immediately mandatory, since I still had to go through Turtle Rock and go through Mire.
I think you had, at the moment, you had a 15 minutes difference between your Moonpulse, but you were actually not that far after. You saved some time here and there by going to the right places after getting Moonpulse. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, GG's.
That was a really incredible seed.
Yeah,
at one point we were thinking about Fisttown Big Chest, Ice Palace Big Chest, everything that was absolutely terrible. We were thinking about both tablets that could have a sword, because there was like nothing left in this seed. There's GT Ascension, Fisttown Big Chest, Ice Big Chest, Ether Tablet. That's all. There's nothing else in this seed.
Yeah.
And there are 2 swords there.
Yeah. It's all good.
Well, where are there 2 swords?
Yeah. There are 2 swords in those locations, so...
Oh, did Shadow get them?
No.
No, Shadow never got them. We just know
so you have a spoiler
swords...
log.
No, swords have to be there, because everything else is done.
I checked the tablet. Did DT climb GT?
No. That's why... That's probably a sword in GT top.
Yeah.
At this point.
Oh, GG's DT.
Yo, GG Shadow.
Hope you can make it to brackets.
Yeah.
I get to focus on SMZ3 instead.
There you go.
So DT, you are advancing to... You still have a chance to go to the next round. So next week it will be the last round for the qualifications. So if you win the next match, you're in. You started with 0-2, right?
Correct.
So so if you win next week, it's a pretty incredible comeback.
That's Swiss for you, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Just submarine your way to the top.
Well, thanks for the restream.
Yeah,
thanks.
Go relax.
Thanks for playing this. And
Have a good night, everyone.
So it seems we have no further questions for the runners, and they already both left. Also, GG to both of them. Make sure to give those a follow. Thank you to our commentators, Alkalinis and I forgot the second name. Sorry. Give me a second. Willard J. Bradley was the second commentator.
Yeah, Willard.
And also don't forget our trackers. Today we had Lady, Laura Linda and Schulze as trackers. And next up on ZSR we are going to raid over to ZSR main, where in a few minutes the next Crosskeys match is starting. And as a little preview, what else is happening here on ZSR at 10. Oh, that should be already going, I guess. No, at 10 p.m. Eastern, we are planning to do a Zelda 2 Randomizer tournament restream. And for the weekend, our schedule is quite packed. So please check it, and yeah, left for me to say is only thank you very much for watching, and see you next time here on ZSR.